It pains me to say this, but I am not proud of the woman that you have become. Since we're working together to prevent Owen from winning this election, I hope that we won't be hostile with the remainder of this campaign. You came after my family, Heidi. You don't get to make that request. Didn't I already make it clear that I won't accept you trying to turn me against my son? That's not what I'm trying to do, Fiboon. Look, you came to me to try and find Sean. All I ask is that you ensure that you won't allow Wade to harm Quinlan. Udell, I really don't understand why I'm here if you're no longer endorsing Heidi. And that's why I called you here, Jeremiah. I'm keeping my endorsement. What made you change your mind? I wasn't really given a choice. Heidi blackmailed me. Why have you been so down lately, Shirley? Vivian stopped by here the other day. I'm glad she was able to pay you a visit since she's been busy with Russo Jewelers. How come this is the first time hearing about it? Cause I was trying to forget that my own daughter was trying to get me to accept the fact that she's a manipulator, Isaac. I was finally able to get Vivian to open up about Wade Pena. What exactly did you find out, Dad? I found out that you're a bigger fool than I thought. What's going on, Mom? When exactly were you gonna let me know that she threatened Quinlan Franklin? Heidi is threatening to expose that Wanda and Owen kiss one another? All so you can keep on endorsing her? That's right. It makes me sick just thinking about it. I guess my dad had a point. What do you mean, Jeremiah? He had a feeling that Heidi must have done something foul to make you drop your endorsement. Because of that, my dad suggested that I withdraw my endorsement as well. After hearing about all of this, I don't think that would be such a bad idea. What went on between you two when Vivian stopped by here? Vivian's trying to host some event to showcase her new jewelry designs next month, and she invited me. But you rejected her invitation and she didn't take it well. She thinks that there's this chance I'll change my mind, Isaac. But it really concerned me to hear Vivian justify stealing Russo jewelers from the Russos. Do you want me to speak with her? Feel free to do what you want, Isaac. Sadly, I don't think she's gonna listen. What did she tell you that makes you see me as a fool, Dad? Vivian was never on the phone with Wade Pena, and I told you that she denied it. I ain't denied that I was on the phone with someone when you entered my office that day at the door, but I wasn't on the phone with Wade Pena. What do you mean? I heard you, Vivian. Did you hear Wade Pena's voice on the other line? No. I was trying to make you believe that Wade was on the phone when I was actually on the phone with Pacho. Actually making you believe that I was connected to the mob was his idea. And now you look like a complete fool in front of our father and our brother, just like I wanted. I made it clear to Quinlan that she was to stay away from you. Quinlan didn't come anywhere near me, Wade. Then how did you know that I recently spoke with her? I'm still in contact with her boyfriend, remember? It was Ben who told me what you've done. Why am I not surprised? Once again, Ben is trying to turn you against me. Is he? Or are you doing that all on your own? Withdrawing your endorsement for Heidi wouldn't be a good idea, Jeremiah. I want to make it clear that I don't want to see Owen Grant become district attorney after everything he's done. But Heidi needs to understand that blackmailing you and your wife is unacceptable. Doesn't she understand that she's breaking the law herself? I understand all of that, but I can't risk you going against her. Why not, Udell? It's not like she has anything she could blackmail me with. Exactly. If you decide not to support her campaign, there's a chance that she could continue to blackmail me to try and convince you to stay on her side. There was a time when you and Vivian were close where she listened to what you had to say. For the majority of her life, I was her only parent. But I made the mistake of thinking that she wouldn't want to find out about Lorenzo when you and Austin came into our lives. Now I realize how wrong I was. She'll understand that you did what you thought was best. I thought wrong, Isaac. Life could have turned out so different if I had only told her the full truth once she was old enough to understand. maybe she wouldn't have grown so bitter to the point where she wanted some sort of revenge. You might have everyone else in this room fooled, Vivian, but not me. Never again. And now you look like a bigger idiot, not believing me when the truth is right in front of you, Isidore. I needed you to realize that nothing you do will ever change the fact that I'll be running this company for many more years to come, especially since you won't have anything to blackmail me with. Just accept it, Isidore. Vivian is already steps ahead of you. Do you not hear yourself, Gianni? I've always known you were a loser, but I never expected you to be a sucker either. Are you really gonna take her side over mine? As if you're making it easy to take your side. You need to drop this before you make yourself look even worse. How could you suggest that I try to turn you against me when Sean is nowhere to be found? How could you not tell me that you threatened Quinlan Franklin? I'll make something perfectly clear. It was a warning. Besides, I don't need to come to you about every single move I make to protect this family. What exactly are you trying to protect this family from, Wade? It's not like Wanda left you for Owen. Why can't you just expose Owen for trying to break you two apart? Yvette is pregnant. You know how young my daughter is. Wanda helped me to understand that our priority is to ensure that she and the baby stay healthy, rather than dealing with the stress over a political scandal. Alright, for your family's sake, I'll still support Heidi's campaign. But I have to be honest, Udell. I don't see her actions benefiting her in the end. What's done is done, Shirley. Thinking about what could have been done differently won't do us any good. All we can do is accept what's happened and pray that Vivian would choose a life serving Jesus, which will encourage her to make the right choices. I pray for my baby every single day, Isaac. It keeps me from being completely helpless when I see her living a life just to get money and doing whatever she can to keep it. Everyone seems to be calling me the fool when you, Gianni, are the fool for siding with the bastard. Don't refer to her like that while you're in my presence, Isidore. That's exactly what she is, Dad. Mom wasn't the one who gave birth to this spawn, and I'm relieved that I ain't come out of your wicked mother, and that I was actually raised by a saint instead of a witch. But you need to listen to Lorenzo. Watch your mouth when you speak about me and to me. Don't forget that I run this company, Isidore, not you. You just love rubbing that in my face, don't you? Ain't you a little too old for a sibling bickering? I need you to focus on making sure there's a lot of press for the May event, instead of wasting time to find something you could try and control me with. I'd do what she says if I were you, Isidore. Quinlan is an opportunist, Mom. Since she can't locate Sean, going after our family and exposing what she can find about the organization could be her next step. On top of that, do you not think that Ben would tell her where Sean is if he finds her? What do you think she'd do with that sort of information?